how to fix person who bought this needs to sign in an Xbox in Fortnite Chapter 3. So recently, if you're facing this issue, here is a video as I'm going to show you some simple steps in order to fix your problem. The very first and foremost steps, what you need to do is, first and foremost, you have to go to your browser and check for something called as Xbox Live status. Now in this link, what you will find is, you will find all the status of your Xbox server or the cloud, like whatever the servers that are having some problems and whatever the servers that's running perfectly fine. So over here you can check, and if you see any limited or major outrage, then probably you don't have to worry because you are not the only person who are facing this problem right now, as majority of the players are going through this problem. So Xbox will definitely work on it and they will come up with a fix. But if all the things are running and there are some limited things which like in the status this doesn't show something like that which will give this problem, then probably the error is on you and you can move to the next step. Second step would be to give your console a very nice restart. So what you have to do is you have to just hold the power button in front of the console for like 10 to 15 seconds until the device is turned off. Then simply disconnect all the cables of your Xbox and wait for at least some 5 or 10 minutes. Then reconnect all the cables and put your power cables on and turn on your Xbox once again. This will eventually restart your console and moreover also delete all the unwanted cache which are present in your console and make your console perfectly reset. Now don't worry here that your games will not be deleted or something like that. It's just a deletion of cache, that some files are there in your Xbox which are not required by your Xbox and this is eating up some spaces. So this is one way to clear the cache and also give a nice restart to your console. If this doesn't help, you can move to the third step. The next step is setting your Xbox as a primary console. Now what does it mean is, let's say if you're having like more than one device, so probably we have to tell Xbox that which is your primary device. In other words, you have to select the home Xbox. So what you have to do is, first and foremost, you have to sign into your account in Xbox, by which you play Fortnite obviously, then go to the settings, then go to general tab, and over there you will find something called as personalization on the right side of the panel. Over here you will select my home Xbox and make sure you click on make this my home Xbox. The next step you can try is signing in and signing out technique. Now what does it mean is, if you are in your Xbox, you can go to your profile and then systems. Under that you will find a section called as sign out. Just simply click on it. And after you have signed out, just try to sign in again and then try to play the game and see if the problem is fixed. The next step, we will go a bit into technical terms of adding a static IP address and a public DNS server to your Xbox. Now what does it mean is, like other device, typical dynamic IP address, a static IP address does not change. That means every time you log into your router, the router assigns a random IP address to your device. But when it is a static IP address, it means it's constant every time and it is more stable. So to change the public DNS server and put a static IP address to your Xbox, what you have to do is you have to click on the console's home button and then go to profile and systems. Over there you will find the settings tab, then click on general tab, and then select network settings on the right panel. Over here you have to go to the advanced settings on the right side of the panel, and there you will find three things, which is gateway, subnet mask, and IP address. Select the IP settings over here and then choose manual. Now there would be an IP address which is written over there. Now for instance, if the IP address is this, as you can see on the screen, you just have to add 50 or 100 to the last digit. For instance, if this is your IP address, the static version of your IP address will be this. After that, if it may ask your subnet mask, you have to write down the default value, which is already there. And even if the gateway number is asked, you have to write down the same value. Now you have to go back and this time you have to choose the DNS setting. Now for the DNS setting, there are two things, which is primary and secondary DNS. In the primary DNS, you have to type 8888 and the secondary DNS would be 8844. Now this DNS server is the Google's DNS server. If you need another one, which is a Cloudflare DNS server, which you can use, is 1111 and the secondary DNS server would be 1001. Now you can go back to the network menu and test these settings and then try the game. So these are some simple steps in order to fix this problem. If your problem is fixed, please don't forget to hit the like button, consider subscribing my channel, hitting the bell icon, and if you're still having the issue, please comment down below with the exact error code you're getting. I will try to help you out as soon as possible. So thank you for watching for this video. I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.